Over the last 5 years, Telltale have made a big name for themselves with the success of their comic book based story games. The Walking Dead propelled the studio to a whole new level of popularity and success, and over the last few years, Telltale have made the jump into DC and Marvel's superhero properties. Today we're taking a look at why the Incredible Hulk is the perfect next choice for Telltale to tackle. Back in 2015, Telltale and Marvel announced they'd be making a game together, and fans began to speculate about just which character might be given the Telltale treatment. A bunch of names were thrown around as potential candidates, but there was one name no one was mentioning who I believe had and still has huge potential, and that's the Incredible Hulk. Now you may be thinking the Hulk doesn't suit Telltale's style of games whatsoever, and that may be true for modern takes on the character in film and video games. If we take a look at the recent history of the Hulk, we see a pretty basic character. The Marvel Cinematic Universe limits the character to almost nothing but destruction and comic relief, while video game interpretations of the character have focused on the Hulk smashing and crashing through as many enemies and objects as possible. What these versions of the character fail to recognise is that the Hulk's strengths don't lie in the big green side of him, but in his alter ego. But there was one adaptation of the character that understood this, and that was the 1970s TV show. Starring Bill Bixby as Dr. David Banner and Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk, this show focused on Banner's struggle with the beast within, and his never-ending search for a cure. You see, the Hulk was something Banner feared, and his transformations were often frightening and painful. After the pilot episode, Dr. Banner is believed to be dead, and the Hulk wanted for murder. Banner spends the rest of the series on the run, believing that stories of the Hulk's rampages will draw unwanted attention on him. This means that David is never able to truly settle down and must always move on from the relationships he builds. Instead of the Hulk being a one-dimensional and uninteresting character, the creators of the TV show turned the focus on the alter ego, drawing the emotional depth from David Banner and creating a tragic tale of internal struggle. And this is exactly how Telltale could approach their take on the character. In fact, Telltale have already done something similar with their Batman games. These games have often been referred to as more Bruce Wayne games than they are Batman games, as the story focuses on Bruce, his family, and how his actions have an impact on the kind of Gotham City Batman faces come nightfall. Switching the focus to the alter ego is the exact thing a Hulk game would benefit from, and making a game that's more about Bruce Banner than the Hulk sounds like a recipe for success. Not to mention that Telltale already have experience in writing a story around a character struggling with the beast within. The Wolf Among Us is almost a perfect blueprint for a Hulk game to follow. Imagine a game where you as the player decide how to control Banner's rage, and choose whether he'll be able to control the Hulk, or if the Hulk will control him. If there's one thing Telltale knows, it's how to write strong stories in their games, and a strong story is the one thing the Hulk hasn't had in mainstream media since the TV series. Use the TV show as their inspiration, and I think Telltale could be onto a real winner with an Incredible Hulk game. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around with your friends, follow us on Twitter at AUKS Social, and until next time, guess we'll see you later.